Hello, this is Rachel live from Kalkine Studios and you're watching the IPO Corner, a weekly show dedicated to IPO market performance with hot public offerings and all important information about listing companies. Now, before investing in any shares, you need to understand the business prospects and operations in detail, such as future risks and returns. This can include changing the IPO price or issuance date as the companies see fit. Now, Australia's initial public offering market began the year on a strong note. The broader share market downturn negatively impacted investor sentiment, creating challenges for companies looking to raise capital. Rising inflation, interest rate hikes and geopolitical uncertainty have mainly contributed to the overall weakness in the market this year. There were just 59 new public offerings in the first half of 2022 compared to 61 in the corresponding period last year. The number of IPO listings stood at 130 in the second half of 2021. So on that note, let's look at proposed IPO listings scheduled for this week. First on the list is Summit Minerals. This Australian battery mineral exploration company focuses on prospective future critical minerals such as uranium and lithium and has projects in Western Australia and New South Wales. These critical minerals are used in military, energy, industrial and consumer applications. Summit Minerals is highly focused on renewable energy sources of power, and recently the company entered into a conditional agreement to acquire 100% of the issued capital of Bow Island Resources and also Target Metals. It's undertaken a $5.5 million public offering at a 20-cent issue price. According to the ASX website, it plans to list on the Australian Securities Exchange on the 5th of August at 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Next up is Kalkine Metals. This company is exploring an advanced portfolio of exploration targets in the world-class Northwest Minerals province in Queensland. Its tenement package includes several advanced exploration assets located adjacent to the world-class Mount Isa mine, owned by ASX-listed miner Glencore Australia. Kalkine Metals has undertaken an $8 million public offering at a 20-cent issue price. It plans to list on the ASX on the 10th of August at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. The number of companies that are scheduled to be listed in the second half is sharply lower than that of the corresponding period last year. Additionally, the total capital that the companies are planning to raise is $121 million compared to $1.25 billion at the end of June last year. Well, now it's time to wrap up the IPO Corner show, but let me share this information first. Now, before investing in IPOs, investors should check the company's credibility and track record. The risk appetite level varies by investors. You need to consider factors such as an analyst's view, brokerage ratings, industry outlook, financial performance and a peers review before making any investment decisions. It's also important to note that companies can change the IPO price or issuance date as they see fit. Well, that's all for now on the IPO Corner show. Stay tuned to Kalkine TV. We have many more shows lined up for you with live updates across the economy, markets and sectors. This is Rachel signing off for now.